Hello everyone. I welcome you to my YouTube channel. My name is Anu Sachdeva and I'm an astrologer for the last 15 years plus. I do a lot of other things as well. We'll talk about it when we come to it. So here in this channel, what I'm here, trying to do is to simplify the process of astrology. It may seem like an enigma to a lot of you. You seem to get lost what is happening and what exactly is astrology. So I will start with the first word that or the first thing that you comes to your mind when you say astrology is your birth chart or the kundli or patri, whatever you may like to call. So what exactly is a patri? Patri is basically, position of all the planets in transit, frozen at that point of time when a child is born. So what is coming here is we've just taken that time and, make it stand still so that, we know exactly which house, which planet is posited. So again, this is very, very important because as souls, we have, come forward through many lives. In fact, so many lives. It could depend from again person to person. And this is, the patri is actually the result of our past life karmas. The Hindi word for this is prarabdh. So we all carry prarabdh with us, and this is what actually, makes us go through life, and we bear the fruit of this prarabdh. So we all have good or bad yogas at birth, which you may have heard many times. So what are these good yogas and what are the bad yogas? So good yogas are your good karmas. The bad yogas are the things which were not done properly in your past life, and this has come now. So we are here to, now to overcome this. The point is, whenever you may have heard that we are born here to, evolve as souls, become better human beings, move up the ladder from a lower strata to move up to the higher strata of spiritual, um, it's kind of gaining your becoming a better self of you. So our birth chart shows, what is the promise in the chart. So this promise in the chart can actually, help you overcome the way you lead your life. It actually makes it, feel much better when you have good promise, and life is, kind of easy for you when your promise quotient is very, very high. But again, the thing here is we as human beings also try, as you may have again heard that, a lot of people try to get the timing or the day kind of fixed. But again, it is all God's will when a soul will come in our life. When a child is born, the timing we think we are doing it, but it's all God's will. So we astrologers, try to decode this and enhance the good karmas which are here to enhance and make it even better, or work on the same parameter so that we do not spoil these good karmas, and the bad karmas we try to nullify the negative effect. And this is done in, by doing various things which I'll come in the end on this. So again, what I'm stressing on is here the promise in the chart, which has come because of the past life karma. So you have no role here. What has come with you has come with you. Now, what next? The next thing that is important in a chart for us to read is the dashas which come. Now, dashas are basically nothing else. It's just that the, again, positioning of the moon in various nakshatras, and whichever nakshatra moon lies in at that point when you're born, you get that particular dasha because there are nakshatra lords. So hypothetically, if your moon was in the nakshatra of Mangal, you will get the Mahadasha of Mangal or Mars, at the time of birth, and the sequence is in a, straightforward this thing. It cannot vary. So if you're born in Mars, the next dasha would be Rahu, then Jupiter, then Saturn, then Mercury, and so on. So it kind of, depends from person to person. So hypothetically, one person may be born in Mars dasha because moon was in Mangal's nakshatra, but the other person may be born in Jupiter's dasha because the nakshatra was of Jupiter. So this is again about the dasha. Now why dasha pattern is important? It is important because of the promise. So because, in a day we have 24 hours, and it is kind of the lagna stands for 2 hours. It changes after 2 hours. So in a span of 24 hours, we get 24 different lagnas. So starting from Aries till Pisces, we have, on a single day if a child is born, then you may have different, lagnas. But then different lagnas, what does it mean for the dasha? So for one person, hypothetically born in the Saturn dasha, say for example Aries lagna, so the lord of, I mean, Saturn would be the lord of 10th and the 11th house in Aries lagna. which is, giving you profession and income gain. But for Taurus Lagna, it is the Lord of the ninth and the 10th house, which makes it Yog Karak, which is like an unconditionally good planet. So there are a lot of permutation and combination as far as dashas are concerned, and of course the benefic and the malefic dashas. So again, dashas have a major role, and they actually decide struggles or successes, and because the right kind of dashas actually give us happiness. And the other, I'll tell you what exactly by I mean by this. So if a child is of a student, and he or she gets a dasha of Mercury, so it's easy for that child, if the Mercury is very strong and of course well placed, to easily go through the schooling and the college or professional studies with flying colors basically. They get no problems. But at times when we get dashas like Rahu, so in the student phase, then it is very difficult to have concentration on your studies. So in spite of you being very intelligent, may score less, and that is again a problem area for students and the parents as well. So again, this is can be enhanced. Of course, your concentration can be enhanced, and this is where astrology comes in. The part 3, that is, when we see a chart, is the transit. The transit is actually the movement of the planets, actually happening. So the results actually come with this. We had the promise, we had the dashas. Now the transit which comes in, this is what actually gives us the result. And when we say like, when would I get married? So you would get married when the transit comes. You may have the dasha running, you may have the promise in the horoscope, but when it's going to happen is where the transit happens. So again, this is again, you need to read it properly and then say, when exactly any event for that matter would happen. So this may include, your profession, when would I get a job, not get a job, when will I marry, when will I have children, what kind of children would I have, how would my health be. So all these things are covered in the chart reading. And there are again the bad and the good transits. So good transits give you the results very nicely. If hypothetically you want to get married, you will get a lot of right people coming in your life, and eventually you settle on with somebody very good who's very very compatible with you. So but in other cases you go on seeing a lot of people, and then again nothing really works out. So again, a lot of permutations and combinations for this. But on a bigger platform, what we see in a patri is the promise, next is dashas, and next is the transit. So you get in totality what is actually happening. Now the how to overcome the, I'll just give in a very nutshell, in a very small format, what we need to do to enhance the good and reduce the bad. So the first thing that you do for this is do your prayers. So the prayers are, these are specific remedial mantras given to take care of your to give you protection primarily, and then to give you what you really crave for in life. So you may be wanting a new job or a higher salary or an appreciation or an appraisal. So if you continue doing your prayers, everything falls in place and a lot of things are in control, because protection is more important than actually kind of enhancing the good. For example, like you may be worried about the finance or the wealth part, but if your health is not all right, that wealth will also not give you happiness. So you need to protect your health and then move on to the wealth. So again, this can be easily done. The second thing is the charity. So charity is of course you may have seen or heard that we give different things for different planets. Perfect, we do that. But what I differ here is that you should do it as a part of your life. I mean, it should be a way of your life. You should not be doing it only for a couple of weeks or a month or 2 months, that I give certain stuff and I would, get the benefit. Yes, you would get the benefit. Everything given, you would get the benefit. But if you make it a part of your life, you become a better human being. So those karmas keep adding. When you're helping somebody, those keep adding. Of course, you can do with planets, which we of course tell you, but there are added things which you can do which would not harm you. They will actually add to your, charity. Then the third thing that I do is, to use colors. To use colors as therapy. And because I do not prescribe these expensive stones, what I feel is that, stones are basically concentrated colors. So if we use colors instead, would that not work? Yes, that would work. Very few instances or places where I see that you can wear stones, but they can always be substituted. There is always a way out. So you can use a color therapy to do that, and that works really well. So I stand with colors to be used as therapy. And last is, maintaining good thoughts. Because karma, which we feel, karma, the word only says that the karam that we do. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि कर्म आपके it's in the physical form. The karam in the mind, the thoughts that are with you, also create karmas. So if your thoughts are not in the right place, not doing that, so they create bad karmas also. And those karma, the result of those karmas has also to be, borne by us. So this is my gist for this, particular video. So what I would actually like you to do is, first of all, of course, all have subscribed, but I would want you to share it with your friends and also press the bell icon. And also give me in comments anything that you feel that I should be talking about. Though a lot of, I would be kind of coming up with a lot of videos which would be not only giving you knowledge and giving you an insight what is to be done and not to be done, but also be covering the various, current topics. So look out for the next video and see you till the next time. Bye bye. Have a great day.